So hi sisters, now I'm going to show you how to make or crochet the cardigan of IU. Well, this is not exactly similar to the design of the cardigan IU was wearing in her Strawberry Moon music video, but it's gonna look like that, okay? So what I'm going to use is a bead yarn, and of course I'm going to use a crochet hook. I'm gonna be using 2.5mm size of crochet hook. Of course I'm gonna be needing scissors and knitting needle. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slip knot. And I'm going to make 31 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 31 chain plus 1. And then I'm going to begin row 1. So in row 1 I'm going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So this is the first chain, and I'm going to make a single crochet in the second one, and I'm going to keep making one single crochet until the last stitch or until the last chain. So now I finished the first row. So I made here a total of 31 single crochet, and then I'm going to begin row 2. So first I'm going to make a chain, and then I'm going to turn my work. Now in row 2 I'm going to make one single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, and then I'm going to skip one stitch, and I'm going to make one single crochet in the third stitch. So this is the first where I made one single crochet, I skip one, and this is the third. So I'm going to make a single crochet there. And again I'm going to skip, I'm going to make one chain, I'll skip one stitch and make a single crochet in the next. Again, chain 1, skip one stitch and make one single crochet in the next. Now I will keep on doing that until I reach the last stitch. And that's the end of row 2. So I'm going to make a chain here and turn. Now to begin row 3, I'm going to make a single crochet in the first, and I'm going to keep making one single crochet. I'm going to make a single crochet in that space where I made a chain. So I'm going to call it chain space. So one single crochet there, and in the next stitch one single crochet, and again in the chain space one single crochet, and I'm gonna keep making one single crochet until the last stitch. I'm at the end of row 3 now. Okay, chain 1, turn, and now I'm gonna begin row 4. Row 4, I'm going to make a single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and make a single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet in the next, hands off. Chain 1, now row 5. Row 5, I'm going to keep making 1 single crochet. Okay, so in the chain space also 1 single crochet up to the last stitch. Start of row 6, 1 single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, row 7. So here at row 7 it's a bit different. Here I'm just going to make 1 single crochet until I make 19 single crochet. So I'm going to begin here in the first stitch, and in this space, chain space, and so this is the third single crochet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to make, and then I'm going to make 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1 more chain, and then I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to make 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So this is the first chain, and here's the second chain, 1 single crochet there. So this is the beginning of row 8. Okay, so that's 1 single crochet, chain 1, and then 1 single crochet, skip 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet, now the single crochet is already here in this, and the connection, the stitch there. So let me first count how many stitches I made here in this round. 1 including the chain, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and here's the 13, and then chain 1 again, that is the 14, skip 1 stitch, and then single crochet there, this is the 15, chain 1, 16, skip 1 stitch, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then 31. So just like in the previous rows, here here I also made 31 stitches. Now I'm gonna continue, chain 1, turn, and I'm going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So make 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the chain space, 1 single crochet again in the next, 1 single crochet in the chain space, chain 1, turn. And now here's the start of row 10. Make 1 single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, repeat it. Okay, chain 1, then I'm going to start row 11 by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and in the chain space 1 single crochet, chain 1 and turn. I'm going to begin row 12 by making a single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet in the next. I finished row 12. I'm gonna begin row 13. Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm going to follow that alternate pattern, okay, of single crochet. I'm going to make 10 more rows of alternate pattern. So I'm going to make more row 13 to row 22. So this one in here, okay, there are spaces, so yeah, I'm just gonna make 1 single crochet here continuously. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to make 10 more alternate rows, and I'll get back after I finish row 22. And so now I finished row 22, and I'm gonna begin row 23. So I'm gonna make a chain and turn. Now, just like what I did here in this part, I'm just going to make 1 single crochet, a total of 19 single crochet in this row. So 1 single crochet in the beginning, and then so in the chain space, so that's 2 single crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then I'm gonna make 12 chains plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 1. I'm gonna turn my work. Okay, and then I'm going to make 1 single crochet in the second chain from the, so this is the first chain, here's the second chain, 1 single crochet in there, and then chain 1, and then skip 1 chain, and in the third make 1 single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain, skip 1 chain, 1 single crochet in the next, here, chain 1, and then 1 single crochet here. chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet, and so this is the end of row 24. Okay, so I'm gonna begin row 25, chain 1 and turn. So here, 1 single crochet there in the chain space, and until I reach the last stitch. Okay, and then chain 1, turn, and I'm gonna begin row 26. Single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet in the third, chain 1, skip 1 stitch. Okay, I'm at the end of row 26, chain 1, and then this is the beginning of row 27. So I'm just gonna make 3 more rows of alternate patterns. So yeah, I'm gonna finish 3 more rows. So in here, so this is row 27. So therefore I'm gonna make a total of 29 rows here to finish this. Okay, I'm at the end of row 29 now. Alright, so I'm done in this part. So I'm just gonna fasten this by making a chain, and now I'm gonna cut my yarn. So I'm gonna turn. This is again the right side, this is the wrong side. So I'm gonna stitch from here. And now I'm going to make the sleeves. And now I'm going to show you how to make the sleeves. First, I'm going to make a slip knot. And then I'm going to make 14 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then has 1 chain. And here I'm going to make a half double crochet. So I'm going to make a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So here's how to make a half double crochet. First you have to yarn over and then insert the hook in the chain, yarn over and pull through the loop, yarn over again and pull through the 3 loops. So that's how you make a half double crochet. Now I'm going to continue making half double crochet until the last chain. So I must have here 14 half double crochet in total. And now I made 14 half double crochet. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a chain and turn my work. I'm going to begin row 2. Row 2, I'm just going to make single crochet in each stitch. So I'm going to start here in the first stitch. I'm going to make 1 single crochet and I'm going to continue until I reach the last stitch. Alright, in the last stitch I'm going to make 2 single crochet, so I'm going to make 1 more. So the total of single crochet I made in the second row is 15. Now I'm going to begin row 3. First I'm going to make a chain and turn my work. Now I'm going to make a single crochet in the first stitch and then I'm going to make a chain and I'm going to skip 1 stitch here and make a single crochet in the next. So again, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and a single crochet in the next. Now chain 1 and turn. I'm going to begin row 4. Here in row 4, make 1 single crochet in the first stitch and I'm going to make a single crochet in the chain space. Again. Okay, so I'm at the end of this row. I'm going to make 2 single crochet in the last stitch. So in this row I made a total of 16 single crochet, and of course I'm going to chain 1 first and turn my work. Now I'm going to begin row 5. So as usual, in here I'm going to make 1 single crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to skip the second stitch and make a single crochet in the third, chain 1 again, chain 1, skip, single crochet and chain 1. I only have 1 stitch left, but still I made 1 chain, but that's okay. I'm going to make 1 single crochet in that stitch. Row chain 1, turn. So here I'm going to make 1 single crochet across, okay, in each stitch across. So okay, chain 1, turn. Row 7, 1 single crochet in the first, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and I'm here at the last stitch, 1 single crochet, and I'm going to make another single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, chain 1 and turn. Now row 8, 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second. Now I'm gonna begin row 9, chain 1 and turn. So here again I'm going to make one single crochet in the beginning, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and one single crochet in the third, and continue. Okay, so I made a chain and I only have one stitch left, so I'm going to make a single crochet in the last. Okay, row 10 now, chain 1, and I'm going to make one single crochet in the first and one single crochet in the space, so that's 2. Here's the third, 3. In the last stitch, so I made 2 single crochet in the last stitch, so that's my 20th single crochet. Okay, chain 1 and row 11 now, one single crochet in the first, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, one single crochet in the next. There's only one stitch left. I'm going to make a chain nevertheless, and I'm going to make one single crochet in the last stitch. That's the end of row 11, chain 1, row 12, one single crochet in the first, and in the space one single crochet, one single crochet in the next. In the last stitch 21, and I'm going to make another one, 22. Make a chain and start row 13. Row 13, one single crochet in the first, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and a single crochet in the next. I'm at the end. I only have one stitch left, and still I'm gonna make a chain and make a single crochet in that last stitch. Chain 1 and turn. I'm going to make a single crochet in the first stitch, and in the space, that's 2. In the last stitch I'm going to make 2 single crochet, 23 and 24. Now that is the last row. Now I'm just gonna fasten, chain 1, and I'm gonna cut my yarn. I'm going to leave enough to sew the edges. So here is the right side and here is the wrong side. Now I'm going the wrong side facing me. I'm going to fold and I'm going to sew this, sew the edges. And now I'm gonna attach here to the body. So as you can see, I already made the first and attach it there. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So here's how. So where's the fold? It's there. The fold is right here, so it should be here at the bottom. So this hole here has a total of 24 holes or stitches. Okay, and that's what similar to what we made here. I made here 24 also, so it should fit. Okay, now what I'm going to do, hold here, so there, I'm going to leave enough loose yarn so I can stitch it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insert here again, and again here, and in the next space or in the next stitch, and then I'm gonna insert here from the bottom, and also here from the bottom, to the next, going to attach my yarn. Okay, so I'm going to make a slip knot. So here's the front. Or you can begin, if you're right-handed, you can begin here. But since I'm left-handed, I'm gonna begin here. So it's easier for me. And then I'm going to attach it here in the corner stitch. Okay, I'm going to make one chain, and I'm going to make a half double crochet in the first stitch, in the same stitch where I attached my yarn. So one yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops. Make a half double crochet across. Make sure to stitch over the yarn. Okay, in the last stitch, I'm going to make 2 half double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, and then to the next stitch to the next here to the next space. I'm going to make a half double crochet. I'm going to begin counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, and in 16 stitches I'm going to make just a single crochet. So 1, 2, 15, 16, and then again I'm going to make half double crochet until the last stitch. Okay, and I'm going to make a half double crochet here, and again in the same in the last stitch, half double crochet. And I'm going to make another half double crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to continue making half double crochet I just continued making half double crochet. So again, in the corner I made 2 half double crochet. Here in the corner I made 2 half double crochet and continue to here and up to the last stitch where I made half double crochet, and then I'm just gonna go on here in this part where I made single crochet in the previous row. I'm gonna do the same. I'm going to make 16 single crochet, so again I'm at the part where I began making half double crochet in the previous row, so I'm gonna continue making half double crochet again until I reach the end here, the last stitch. Now I'm approaching the end. I'm just gonna make the last one here, and I'm going to make a chain and cut around, and then I'm just gonna sew here the loose yarn to hide it for the belt. Yeah, I'm gonna make here something like make a loop like that, like so. Okay. Alright, so last but not the least is the belt. So I'm just gonna make a slip knot and chains. So see how long do we need. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I made 70 chains plus 1, 71. I'm going to make half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay, so this is the first chain, second chain. I'm going to make there a half double crochet, and I'm gonna keep making half double crochet until the last chain for a total of 70 half double crochet. So now it's finished. I'm just gonna start it here. There. And the other one also. I'm not really sure if this is a cardigan or or a robe. Looks like a robe to me, but doesn't matter. Okay, so there you go. It's finished. Next, I'm gonna make the beanie. So for the beanie, I'm going to use 3 colors of yarn. So I'm going to use red and white. I'm going to combine these two. And I'm also going to use light brown yarn for the brim of the beanie. So I'm going to combine these two, and I'm going to use a 3.5mm crochet hook, bigger than the other one. Okay, let me begin now. First, I'm going to make a magic ring. Alright, and then I'm going to make a chain, and I'm gonna make 8 double crochet in the ring. So here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And now I'm going to close the ring, and I'm going to make a slip stitch in the first double crochet that I made. So here it is. Here's the first one. Okay, That's my first round. Now to begin round 2, first I'm going to make 2 chains, and then I'm going to make increases. So I'm going to make 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So since I made 8 double crochet in the first round, so I should make 16 double crochet in the second round. So I'm going to begin here, 1 and 2. Okay, and I'm gonna continue around, 2 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so that's the end of round 2. Now I'm going to make a slip stitch in the first double crochet that I made. And then to begin round 3, I'm going to make 2 chains, and here I'm going to make increases again. I'm going to continue now round 3. I'm going to make increases again. First I'm going to make 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and then in the next stitch I'm going to make 2 double crochet. So that is the sequence. I'm going to repeat that until I finish the round. Okay, so 1 and then 2. Okay, so now I finished round 3, and again I'm going to make a slip stitch in the first double crochet that I made. I'm going to make 1 more round of increases. First I'm going to make 2 chains, and then I'm going to make 1 double crochet in the first, and then again 1 double crochet in the second stitch, and then 2 double crochet in the third. So that is the sequence: 1 1 2. I'm going to repeat that until the last stitch. And now to finish round 4, I'm going to make a slip stitch here and make 2 chains. Now I'm going to begin round 5. In this round I'm not going to make increases anymore, so I'm just going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch around. I'm at the end of round 5, and at this point I'm going to change my yarn. Okay, I'm going to start using the light brown yarn, but first I'm going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to insert my hook there in the first double crochet that I made, and instead of pulling this red and white yarn, I'm gonna be pulling the light brown yarn. There you go. And I just have to make sure that it's tight. And again I'm going to make 2 chains. And now here's the start of the brim. Okay, so for the brim I'm going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch around. I'm going to close this round by making a slip stitch in the first double crochet, and then I'm going to make 2 chains, and again I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna make 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and I'm at the end now, and I'm just gonna make a slip stitch there in the first double crochet. Now I'm gonna make a chain, and I'm gonna cut my yarn now. And then I'm gonna weave this loose yarn, and I'm just gonna weave this also. So I'm gonna fold this, and all right, so there's the beginning of our